Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Kelly Abbott. I'm the Center of Excellence lead for time and benefits here at Rizing. And I'm joined today with Imelda Schwenger, who is a Employee Central consultant here at Rizing as well. We're here to talk about the H1 2022 release for Employee Central Global Benefits and what the release has to offer for this particular season. There's some exciting stuff that's come out for this particular release for global benefits for our customers that are going to impact not only the deals that are in flight, but also our managed services customers. And so Imelda is here to help me break down what those are going to look like and talk about some of those features of this particular release and what that functionality has to offer. So Imelda.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, and thanks for joining me and participating with me today. In this particular release, we see some functionality that is going to be rolled back in the major piece that is going to be rolled back is that auto enrollment job that's been a part of this platform for quite some time. Can you talk to me about what that particular piece looks like and what the replacement options are for that auto enrollment piece?
Yeah, sure. So the benefit auto enrollment job that we have been using and has been set up in provisioning now will be deprecated by May 2023 of next year. So the plan now for SAP is it will be replaced by two separate jobs. One is called to create and update benefit enrollment job due to benefit master data changes. And the second one is this create, update benefit enrollment job due to employee master data changes. Awesome. So these two jobs, and along with the first job due to the master benefit master data changes, such as, for example, you update the insurance rates, then you need a job to update these enrollment jobs. So the nice feature that goes along with it is there are new features. So when we set up this job based on benefit master data change, there are now options. There are now extra filters. You can filter it by legal entity, which we do now, but you can also filter by paid groups and also by person ID. So you can run the job very specifically for, let's say, I just want to run it for several employee. So you can put in the employee ID there.
That's a big change.
Yes, that's a big change, right? Another nice feature is you can put in the effective date in the past. So you can have a past dated enrollment. So as I mentioned, maybe you updated the insurance rate, 2 months ago, and you want to go back, run this job and say, pick up, the rates have changed. I want to make the enrollment effective date in the past. And now you are available to do that. You can put in an effective date. It's unlike right now, the date is based on the job that, the date that the job runs. So those two things are really nice. I really like them. And I think, we should start moving the job to these two new jobs.
Yeah, we don't want to wait. That's not
Right.
something we want to wait.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's a huge replacement of that small little job that was there before. That's a big upgrade.
Yeah. And I think, Kelly, they have made some changes to the way that we configure the insurance rate chart as well, right?
That's a big change. That is a really big, nice change. So for the rate cards, we had some pretty straightforward rate cards. Have always been really straightforward on the fields within Employee Central that were able to be configured on what defines the fields for a rate card. Those have been expanded. The number of fields have been expanded, and not only have the number of fields been expanded as far as those standard fields, they have custom fields. So they added your ability to even create custom fields to base whatever your organization, how your organization compensation defines your rates. So in your insurances, if you decide that there are rates that are determined based on some field, if you're purchased by acquisition and that field is determined by a date that is not within your normal job profile, but maybe kept on some other random date, you now have a field that you can keep and you can capture within the rate card to determine how that rate is now determined. So that is a huge change to how rates are configured in the system today. That has been a long time coming. So we're very, very excited to see that innovation come out for insurances and that capability. I'm excited to see that roll out through the rest of the benefits module as well. So speaking of money, the pension plans got a facelift this time. So workplace pension plans, the employer contribution for workplace pension plans is got a connection in replication. So that portion is now able to replicate to payroll. So this is a stepping stone, is how I'm envisioning this, as being a stepping stone to the rest of employer contributions, being able to replicate for other things, like maybe into savings plans next, right? So right now we're starting with pension plans, and that is where it's starting today. Big win there. We're very excited to see this go. I know that this impacts some customers that we have today. So we're very happy to see this come to life. So lots of money stuff, and we're very excited to see that. So we've conquered auto enrollment. We've conquered some money here. Talk to me about communications, where we made some enhancements in communication this time.
Right. So for when we have to, when it is after the open enrollment period, and if we have to make a exception window for employee to enroll outside the open enrollment period, right now, when the exception is done either manually, right, either the administrator create that exception manually, or the intelligence service has detected, a change and then created that exception automatically. Right now, the employee doesn't know that there's a window open for them to enroll. So with this new feature, that we can now set a email notification that once the exception is created, an email can be sent to the employee and let them and notify them and say, hey, you are now ready. You are now able to go in and enroll. Make some new changes to your enrollment because there is an exception available for you. Yes.
That was a gap. That's wonderful.
Yeah, that was the gap, right? Because beforehand, the employee does not know, hey, I'm ready, that I can go into enroll. So it's a nice feature.
It's a good feature.
Yes. And then there are some notable changes too, right, in this release, Kelly?
There was. So there's some other notable enhancements that came out. There's a shopping cart clearing job. If you've got some things that were before, when you use your shopping cart, they just kind of stayed up there, and you got a little trash can if you had not submitted that cart, and even after you did, they stayed there. And your trash can went away. There's now a job that runs that will literally clear it out. So it removes the confusion if there was confusion before of whether you've submitted things or not. So that's really nice. And the UK got some updates so that employees can show their contributions to private medical insurance, right? Which is something that is becoming more commonplace, I suppose, in the UK. So we bring those up really just to demonstrate the types of ongoing innovations to the tool. These kind of things signal SAP's commitment really to the benefits module and their investments into the platform really as a whole.
Mhm.
So the SAP benefits module has really come a long way. It's been a journey on this roadmap, and they've consistently, every release, have decided to continue this investment. I've been very fortunate to watch this journey for a good number of years, and they don't disappoint me. So these particular rollouts this time, these are major, and I am tickled to see a lot of the enrollment job is huge. The rate card, I'm ecstatic over. So I'm excited to see what's next. Can't wait till H2.
Yeah, I mean, SAP noted that there are some deficiencies in these jobs, and then they make some improvements. So, and these are good improvements.
These are great improvements.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for visiting with me and talking these things through with me.
My pleasure.
My pleasure. So welcome back. Thanks so much, everybody. If you have any questions, please reach out to the COE or to your CEM and managed services, and we will see you at H2 for the next release. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take care.